Hello, my name is Kailo Wisraya, and I'm your chairman for today's event, which is a debate. Our topic for this debate is the advantage and disadvantage of multiculturalism. So now we have two teams, which is Team B and Team C. For Team B, their topic is the advantage of multiculturalism. And for Team C, that is the disadvantage of multiculturalism. Now let's begin.
Good day, everyone. Good day, Mr. Chairman. The opposition side will emphasize that there is a presence of tensions between people with various cultural backgrounds. How would this lead a nation for more peace if it is the grounds of language barriers? Original local population may become also extinct, giving the people with no assurances whether or not they will lose their pride and identity. Is that a good thing? That some would have a hard time integrating in the country? Mr. Chairman, countries like Canada, Australia, Sweden would not get affected only by the communicative scale, but also the economy, education, and employment. By that, this House believes that making diversity the foundation of a nation will soon lead to radical movements. Indeed, Mr. Chairman, we do not need to embrace other cultures if our own is being watered down.
One of the benefits or the advantage of multiculturalism is that it can lead to a more peaceful society. Multiculturalism is essential for achieving peace, self-sufficiency, and development. Learning about different culture allows us to understand different point of view and dispel negative stereotypes. It promotes open-mindedness among various group of people, promote cultural tolerance and understanding, and enrich our community through shared experience with diverse people. It strives to include the perspective and contribution of diverse elements of society while respecting their diversity and insisting of their integration into the dominant culture and a harmonious society. Cultural diversity not only promote peace, but it also make our society more attractive to live in. Different cultures have different value and interests that they might share to provide alternate method of doing things. People from various cultures may provide us with unique perspective on food, language, music, art and literature, history, religion, and other topics. This is one of the benefits that might contribute to more peaceful society.
Disadvantage of multiculturalism, language barrier as a big problem of multiculturalism. We all know that language is the most widely used means of communication and critical in assisting people in building relationships. But language, on the other hand, acts as a destroyer of human relations breaches because it divides people from one another. Despite the variety of communication methods, messages are sometimes misunderstood due to language problems. When we don't understand who we're communicating with, we may have quite different starting points and conflict is more likely to arise. And in this age of globalization, language remains a barrier, conveying our messages to people that can have an impact on our daily.
Multiculturalism is an opportunity and a way for us to be able to understand and accept our similarities and differences. We are given the chance to learn new interesting things from their culture as well as to be able to communicate and help each other. This can be quite interesting since you can experience completely new ways of life. Positively saying, multiculturalism teaches us the essence of being respectful, considerate to others despite of struggles between the differences of our language, beliefs, and characters. It is only up to us individuals to act right and show kindness to others because after all, humanity has no race, culture, color, religion, or language.
The advantage of multiculturalism is we can learn from different cultures. Having a mix of people with many different cultural backgrounds can be quite beneficial for society since people can get to know each other cultural values and social norms and can grow into person. Besides, you can learn a new language in multicultural region. There is high level of ethnic pluralism in a society. You'll have it much easier to find a language buddy with whom you can practice a foreign language. Third, you will learn much faster compared to a state where you don't have someone you can talk to in person. Therefore, also from a learning perspective, multiculturalism can give you a real edge in various.
Language barrier is a big problem in multiculturalism because the inability to speak in the native language of others can prevent individuals from being able to fully express their personality and form bonds with others. It can cause misunderstanding and misinterpretation from other people, and it causes straining interpersonal relationships.
You're ignoring the fact that the disadvantage of multiculturalism having a fear of influence is like a fear of losing one's native ethnic identities or way of life, maybe in bringing people or minority groups. Living in multicultural societies or even in Global societies being affected by other cultures or foreign belief system can occasionally lead to predisposition toward protectionism among the populace. Advantages of multiculturalism also having a social conflict, risk in difference in a religious tradition, ethnic rituals, or particular ways of life that could be divided two or more communities, give rise to a prospect of social conflict. However, it has been observed that these groups primarily emerge during financial crisis and as a result of a lack of social services. In those nations that have embraced multiculturalism as a ingredient policies.
Another advantage of multiculturalism is that it can give us broader picture of reality. In fact, we are biased in certain cultural direction. When we grow up, we are taught to behave in ways that are in line with local cultural values and social norms. But culture is not reality, and if we really want to understand how the world works, we have to be exposed to a variety of different cultural attitudes, and also a higher level of tolerance towards minorities. This is extremely important since minorities have been discriminated throughout the history for quite a long time, and we urgently have to solve this problem in order to significantly increase the quality of life of people who belong to those minority groups. Through the promotion of multiculturalism, every one of us make his or her contribution towards a more tolerant, open society which is welcoming to all groups of minorities.
Tension can erupt due to economic deprivation or economic deprivation due to denial of rights to one class or favor to another. A high unemployment rate affects the economy in many ways. Unemployed people tend to spend less and accrue more debt. Unemployment leads to higher payment from state and federal governments for things like food stamp. The loss of labor productivity also lower the gross domestic product or GDP.
Having multiculturalism in your community can help to lower the prejudice towards a certain culture because you can now personally observe them, then you can judge whether the knowledge you have about them is right or wrong. Multiculturalism in a community can also enhance one's confidence because in a diverse community, it increases your anonymity and you would be careless about what will they say about you because you did not even know them and they didn't even know you.
Multiculturalism is vital because it fosters the blending between culture and the exchange of ideas and viewpoints. Claims one source. The exchange of ideas can result in new corporate innovation and productive working partnership all over the world. Multiculturalism can provide a variety of different foods. Definitely, it can provide a variety of foods. Because due to a different culture, we can adapt to some food of one another. And also we can learn more about themselves and other cultures by consuming the cuisine of those nations. That's why multicultural dining is the term used to describe it.
Certain people may become more frustrated as a result of multiculturalism. Many people in today's culture are dissatisfied because they lack the skills required to prosper in our present world. Those people are frequently frustrated and seek a scapegoat, which is frequently found in multiculturalism. Indeed, many people allege that they are unable to obtain work because migrants take their jobs. Another disadvantage of multiculturalism is that social conflicts in society may rise. If people believe that minorities are supported while the bulk of general population is disregarded in terms of protection and health benefits, they are likely to become more frustrated over time, and social tension in many locations throughout the world may rise dramatically.
So in today's debate, I guess all of us watched and listened about the advantages and disadvantages of multiculturalism. So after reviewing the information about this topic, as a viewer or listener, you must decide to affirm the topic. So according on what you have watched and heard, what is the importance of multiculturalism? Is multiculturalism a good thing or not? And which one do you think has defended their side more? So the favorable decision is in your hands. The debaters did their part, and we hope for enlightenment.
Thank you for watching our debate. Again, I'm Kylo Wistraya, and the topics for our debate is the advantage and disadvantage of multiculturalism. I hope you learn and enjoy our debate. Thank you.